Hello, TBR fans. Welcome to another episode of Talking About Rock. I'm your host, Rob Evers. Today, we have very special guests from Nashville, Tennessee. My co-host, Jerry Schmidt, brings to us. Jerry.
Yes, how you doing there, Robert Edward?
Great,
Nice
man.
to see you today. We have Chris Tigliato and Cade Pickering from the Naked Gypsy Queens out of Nashville, Tennessee. Cade, can you tell me about this slide guitar that you play? Where'd you learn how to play like a master? You almost sound like Jimmy Page out there.
Oh, thank you. No, I actually took up slide playing from Dwayne Allman, from the Allman Brothers. The first time I listened to Fillmore East, when they first hit the opening to Statesboro Blues, that definitely caught my attention. And then I ended up getting into a lot of like old Delta blues guys like Robert Johnson and Blind Willie Johnson, and just all those like just master slide players. And that's kind of where I got my technique. And then it ended up going to like Rich Robinson from the Black Crowes. That also inspired my playing for like our older album.
Yeah, I see on your site, it kind of describes you guys as Southern Fried Swagger with electric stomp. But Jerry and I were talking, and we definitely think it's Led Zeppelin meets the Black Crowes. Definitely,
yeah,
it's just awesome.
Thank you so much.
Well, certainly you guys have your own style, writing these original songs here and not covering other artists, and I really appreciate that. You guys do a cover of Sabotage, and how did that come about?
Well, his idea.
I guess I don't remember exactly, like so to speak, where the idea came from, but we're big '90s fans. Like we love like Generation X, and like the music video to Sabotage, the Spike Jones one, is a big influence on us here as a band. So like I guess definitely just being around that a lot was just like, hey, let's try that out. Like let's make it happen. So.
Well, certainly you don't want to get too heavy with the cover songs. I think the originals are the savior of the future of rock and roll. And I wanted to ask you guys, how do you craft your songs? How does it all come together? Do you guys, all four of you guys, have input?
Yeah, pretty much. It usually start. I mean, when the band first started, it used to be just Chris usually coming up with the ideas, because I just started out playing. I think I've been playing for like a year up at the point when me and Chris like really started wanting to be in a band. And but then when I kind of started progressing, me and him really started like, writing songs together, and then we would show it to the rest of the band and we kind of work around it. That's where most of like the first album was. But now it's like anything goes. Like for this new album that we're writing right now, like Landon, our drummer, he wrote, I think 2 or 3 riffs that are on the album, and we all just kind of work around it together.
Big hodgepodge, like collective group.
That's excellent. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of your first album just to kind of get a feel for you guys. And I was talking to Jerry. I mean, it sounds like every song you guys write, it's a live experience behind it that you're feeling, because I can feel it like in every song. It's like, is this a studio album? No, this sounds like it should be a live album. That's what I get.
Thank you very much. That's a big honor, like, to hear that. That was definitely more so like our intentions, I guess you could say, about I guess being like 19. Well, no, we were 17.
Yeah, we were 17 at the time.
We were 17 at the time when we wrote it and recorded it, and like it just being a lot. Trying to translate the idea of being a live band into the studio was very adamantly present at that period, so to speak. I would have to say. So hearing that definitely that comes across, that definitely means the world.
Yeah, you can definitely hear that for sure.
Thank you.
So how long have you guys been touring? How many years?
We got our foot in the door in the summer of 2019. We did a huge like north kind of side of America.
Northeastern.
Yeah, northeastern. We did like Illinois, and then we went to New York and New Jersey, and we played around 5 or 6 shows then, and we were 19 at the time. So it was like, oh my God, we're actually doing this, you know? And then, you know, COVID hit, unfortunately, and, you know, the music business and a lot of other things, unfortunately, were hurt by it. So we couldn't really tour for that.
Especially.
But now that things are starting to look good, you know, we're starting to tour more. And,
well, it appears that COVID is rearing its ugly head here again, and a lot of
I
these
did read about that yesterday.
a lot of these clubs are requiring the vaccination cards or proof of a negative COVID test within 72 hours of the show. Have you guys found that has affected any of your performances anywhere as of yet, or in the near future?
The shows we played at, and it's almost like COVID never happened, at least. But that's when it was like the Delta variant really wasn't, you know,
a thing yet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm certainly hoping that none of these stricter requirements are going to chase the fans away from seeing you guys out there, because they're going to get a real treat when they do see you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
So you guys both celebrated 21st birthdays. Well, I guess Cade's birthday is in 3 days, right?
Yes. Yeah, I turned 21 on Saturday.
And Chris, your birthday was today or yesterday?
It was yesterday.
Well, happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Jerry. Appreciate that. My kind of.
So you don't drink, it says on your Facebook page, and that's very commendable. You recently told me that you stopped getting high as well, and I just wanted to ask you how you feel.
Well, I gotta say, like, cranky is like a good word. This is a good word to say. I might have picked up a little here and there, just so to speak. No, I'm just kidding. But
probably secondhand smoke.
Yeah, secondhand smoke. But no, it's been good. It's been a real pure way of living. I just feel more. My intentions have been solely focused on the music and the live experience at this point. And being on the road, it's just it's wearing enough as it is. So I mean, to have that, like to have the motivation to like make my French press in the morning whenever I like wake up in the hotel room is like it's not there if I'm high. So
yeah. Caffeine starting the day will definitely get you rolling.
Oh
yeah. I love my coffee too.
Oh, hey man.
Yeah. How's the experience been for you guys? I guess you're touring with Night Ranger, or you switched over to someone else now?
So we played one show, or we were supposed to play in Loveland, Colorado with Night Ranger at a county fair, and unfortunately it ended up getting canceled because of there's bad weather. We didn't get to see them, but we were just loading in our gear and stuff. So, but from what we've heard, they're cool guys. But
so will that show get rescheduled? Will you be able to play with them again at a future date?
Not to our knowledge, no. But we are going out on tour for I think 5 shows with Buck Cherry in mid-September.
Yeah, we'll be doing I think we might be doing a Quaker City Nighthawk 10-day run. I'm not sure if it's Quaker City though. It could be another band, but we have a 5-day run, like you said, and then another 10-day to cancel out the deal, or not cancel out the deal, but cancel out the deal in September. So it should be a fun time on the road.
So the tour with Buck Cherry, is that primarily in the Northeast, the Midwest, a little bit of both?
As far out as Grand Rapids for Midwest, but definitely northeastern intent. That's where the intentions are set. So.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you guys were recently signed to Mascot Records this year. How does it feel to have that backing of a record label behind you?
It's weird, to be honest. Like, I mean, it was something we always wanted since we were 15 and 16, and when we got signed at 19, it was just it's a surreal experience, and just the idea of a large group of people like helping your band succeed and helping you make this your dream come true, it's an amazing thing, and we're all truly like blessed for sure.
Once in a lifetime experience for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
the
they're cool
new
people.
single, was it Georgiana, is great. What can you tell us about that, and when can we expect the rest of it to drop? Do you know?
Well, Georgiana was. Do you want the inspiration behind the track, or
Sure,
like
whatever you guys can share with us.
Oh, well, it happened at the Mockingbird. We wrote it at a sound check. I was playing like a super fast paced like riff. So I was playing. Actually, no, I was playing. I think we are trying to play like Motley Crue or something like that. Like as a joke, like a spiff. Like the Dirt came out like around that time, and it was like. And so like I was kind of jamming, but then Cade takes the slide and he goes. He goes, and then we just like, boom, and then it just kind of came in after that. Like it just took itself. But the name is about a small town in Georgiana, Alabama. That's what it's primarily written about, and like just that attitude and that vibe. I hope it comes through. But as far as the rest of the album, we have our new single coming out September 10th. So it's literally night or like less than a month away. It would have been a month away yesterday. So yeah, and then the rest of the EP drops in February as well. So
cool.
Well, we certainly love that track. It's very thunderous. And you guys always include it in your live shows. And I greatly appreciate it. It definitely gets me going. So you guys all met in high school, all at the same high school?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like growing up? Were you guys like small time rock stars growing up in high school? Did you play high school dances or anything like that?
We always wanted to, but they always insisted on doing the DJ,
having the scratch master doors.
Yeah, which we were cool with. It was, I mean, DJs go hard for sure.
So what was life like growing up? Where did you guys grow up?
So I grew up in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I was originally born in Kankakee, Illinois, about 45 minutes from Chicago. And then I moved to Albuquerque, New Mexico when I was about 5. And then I stayed there until I was 14. And then we moved up to Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when we all met.
Yeah, I'm Franklin resident, born and raised, so to speak, Nashville area, greater Nashville area, back and forth. So like by the time I was in Franklin, I never lived in Franklin, but Thompson Station was actually where we were living at. But we would commute to Franklin because it was Williamson County Schools to Renaissance High School, which is the I guess you could magnet school, so to speak, but like definitively on paper. But it was an art school, definitely centered, 160 kids, interview to get in, very project-based learning. Brian Bass, he's a true superstar in the educational community and field. So shout out to him. And without them, we really wouldn't be in this mess, so to speak. But yeah, he put the studio down there, man. He put a recording studio in there, and then he put a digital art and design and coding academies into the schools as electives as their primary focus. So like these students would come in if they had if they had the just I guess a sad, or like, I don't want to say schizophrenic, but if they were far out and weird, then they were there. But if they were also primarily for artistic intentions, they were there too. But we were there for the studio and to rock out. And they had a drum kit, which 95% of the student body didn't like. So yeah, but we liked it though. So yeah. I mean, it was great.
You guys, you kind of had an exposure to the production and recording process for the studio early on, and so you probably felt pretty comfortable going in then, right?
To record Georgiana.
Well, just to record your material, the first album, I'm sure you guys.
For the first album, it was more. We were excited more than anything. Like we're like, wow, we're in the studio, like, and we're 17 years old. Like this is insane. Like and
exactly.
But that's when we were like kids, and now that we're like more adults. And then when we went to record Georgiana at Rust Belt Studios with Marlon Young and Al Sutton and Herschel Boone, Greta's old producers, it was, I think we were more we were scared shitless, to be honest,
Yeah.
because like like these like top guys, like they just broke this new band, and like it was just, I don't know, for me at least, I was stressed out.
Well, I think
But-
they're definitely bringing out the best qualities in your sound. Definitely the mixes are great. The production value sounds good. Like I said, it sounds like a live experience that I'm hearing without the crowd on your stuff, to be honest with you.
Thank you.
You guys are going to have to play Buffalo, New York, where Robert lives.
Oh,
Yeah,
You guys get up there.
Yeah, we'd love to have you out here, man. If you want to talk to some of the club owners or some of the venues, you know, shoot me an email, you know, definitely. We'd love to hear you. We need more new music out here. We have a couple original bands, but Buffalo's kind of not that big of a town. So, you know, and you guys are definitely pumping new blood into music, man. So it's great to see younger guys doing that. Definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll definitely try to reach it out there as soon as possible. I'm sure we'll be pulling through near. We have that New York. What's the? Let me pull it up.
We're playing Liverpool.
Liverpool, New York, upstate. So.
Oh, yeah. Shoot us that when you're going. Well, I'm sure we'll talk about dates. I'm sure Jerry's got more to talk with you about.
I'm looking excited.
So something tells me that your parents were big influences for you guys, and kind of play a heavy role in your lives. Am I correct in saying that?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all of our parents really, like, you know, like I feel like the what's the word? The stigma of like parents like reacting to when their kids say they want to be in a rock band is like, oh my God, like you know, that classic like 80s movie or something.
Oh my God.
But that yeah, all of our parents were so just
Definitely super supportive.
yeah.
They're two things I'm trying to say. The first one is that they were very, very, very like confident in the beginning. Once we got like the first flukes out, and they were like, oh shit, like this is like, or very much so like this is a thing. But even before that, and I wasn't really that much of a problem, so to speak, to begin with, because they were really like, I don't want to say cramming music down our our throats or anything, but they were like musically, at least my parents were always blasting like the new Black Keys record, and like we're very active and eccentric in the Nashville community at the time growing up. Jack White's big thing was happening around that time too, so like I got a good look, like that being their son, they were about all the town and all that. So I had a good I guess main or IV of just rock and roll and like Americana coming from down the street, and that really pushed me into the forefront musically. And then like them being big concert goers and, you know, Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix fans, like everything, or like just everything all around music, like they really gave us that that edge, I guess, or just like not an edge, but just what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, I guess
That inspiration.
Yeah, the drive. So they fed us well, I guess you could say. So but after that, and it was like, we're doing a band, we're gonna do it big time, or we're gonna do it real, like they were just like, okay, you know, like a little skepticism here and there, but you know, they all came together collectively.
Mm-hmm.
They were very happy.
So I guess they probably worry about you a little bit when you go out on the road.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That my mom's constantly texting me. No, well,
Hey,
I
guys,
love it though,
Steve,
'cause we moved out last year, and you know, it's nice hearing from my mama.
Same.
That's always hard for moms when their boys leave the nest.
Oh yeah.
Need your mom's love. It's true.
So we talked about Georgiana before. Where did you guys shoot that video?
We shot that at the Mockingbird Theater in Franklin, Tennessee. It's right by this old factory that they turned into like a
they turned to like a mall, like a common space, like a shop space. The factory at Franklin. My mom used to work at the Sapphire there as a cook, and so
Right.
So
Yeah, I've been over there before for a few shows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one
It's a
night they
good
didn't have
venue.
the air conditioning on. That was pretty miserable. So hopefully they had the air conditioning on for you when they did that video shoot.
Oh yeah. Kate's mascara was like running down his eye. I wasn't that day.
No, we had to be so careful because we had like, what, 30, 40 candles all around.
God, there was like live candles.
And like the amp that I played on, or I didn't, you know, like that was for me, like that wasn't even ours. So I was like stressing that a candle would like fall.
Candelabra down, boiler room. We're boiling in the boiler room, the boiler theater.
Right.
Boiling with the Miles Davis quintet, yeah. But it was definitely a very, very amazing location to shoot on. It caught the vibe like very, especially very well. So
Yeah, I like it. It's very quaint there.
very.
So you guys are obviously taking off here and getting well known nationally and internationally is what I read. So is there any designs to maybe go play Europe one of these days once the COVID-19 restrictions pass?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If we could go there tomorrow, we would. But not right now. It's all just a waiting game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they would love you over there.
We would love to play there.
Seems like there's more rock and roll going on over there than there is in this country. I think a lot of people here are fed too much of a dose of top 40 and country, but it seems like there's a lot of European fans that stay true to the 70s and the 80s rock and roll. So
that's what
it's probably going to be a great environment for you if and when it happens.
Hopefully so. We're looking forward. We saw that. It's funny you mentioned that. You'd say that because you know, we saw the video of blacks, like the quarantine people in Italy, like reaching their heads out and like communally just singing like War Pigs by Black Sabbath, like just 20, like 200 people like in the town are like, no, these people know it. Yeah, these people have got a lot to say probably about rock and roll. So we would love to go play for them. And I definitely agree with you about the top 40 spoon-fed formulaicness of the American Constitution, the American culture. There you go.
Yeah, I think right now rock and roll is just on the back burner and a lot of stuff, unfortunately. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's kind of the reason why, you know, we started this show, you know, to kind of re-energize the people out there and let them know there's still rock music around. There's still bands around to go and see, you know, especially, you know, the local live bands that want to go out and support these guys. You know what I mean? Because the way it is now, you know, usually, you know, there's not an official product that you're selling. You know, everything's going to streaming. So if you want to see rock and roll, you need to go out and check out these shows. And let's just hope that that COVID doesn't put a kibosh on this and we keep moving forward. You know.
Yeah.
Put the kibosh on. Gotta put the kibosh on. Yeah.
So you guys are making strides here and taking off. If this thing should skyrocket into the stratosphere, how will you guys stay grounded?
Staying in touch with our mamas. Definitely can't forget that. Keep the atmosphere in line.
That's very good advice.
Yeah. Always remember where you came from and what happened prior, and definitely that'll definitely help, no doubt.
That specifically is the one that we do. We're honestly, Robert, we're just a bunch of nerds. And that's truly just who we are at heart.
That's what Jerry and I are. We're a bunch of, you know, nerds, music fans from way back in the day. You know, listening to everything from, you know, 70s, 80s. You know, from, you know, Zeppelin, Beatles to more hardcore stuff. You know what I mean? But we just love music. You know, so that's why we're doing this. You know what I mean? And it's like I said again, it's so great to see younger guys starting something up, starting rock and starting to bring that out to the people. You know, the energized slide guitar. Oh my gosh, so much soul in that, man. It's great to hear. You know.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, I lived in Franklin myself for 16 years, so it's a great creative community and just a diverse community of people with a pretty large musical heritage. A lot of country and now rock stars live there. So you guys certainly grew up in a good place to get your start.
Yeah.
Very humbled, very a humbling experience, and very thankful process.
Yeah, and you guys are definitely in the right place at the right time. Nashville is now, Jerry and I are always talking about this. Nashville is like the mecca for music right now. You know, you're definitely in the right place at the right time, meeting the right people. So that's, you know, we hope we keep hearing more from you guys. You know, maybe you'll stop back and chat with us, or kind of keep us up to date with what's going on.
Well, we hope to hear more from you. This was a lovely experience on our end, and we are very, very humbled and happy and grateful to be here and to talk to you guys about rock and roll. You know,
and we can go on and on and on about.
Oh, so could we.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate it. Yeah, we definitely appreciate you hanging out with us. This is, I think, what our 12th show right now we're up to. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep, you know, the more there's, you know, bands out there that need, you know, that people want to, you know, check out and listen to. We eventually want to start reaching out to other areas too, and, you know, different cities, and say, you know, what's going on in your city? Give us a little shout. What's going on there? We talked to a contact in Las Vegas, and he gives us the kind of update on what's going on with bands out there, what's going on with acts out there. You know, I'm in New York, Jerry's in Nashville. So, you know, we want to get more cities so involved and just say, hey, what's going on in your town? Let's talk about rock there, you know?
Hell yes. Well, if we run into any more bands, specifically shout out to Magnolia Bayou. Definitely big like real rock and roll brothers with them. They're definitely soul brothers for sure, and I think they'd be a good place to start. Like, they have a lot to say, I think.
Excellent. Yeah, if you want to shoot them any info. So just to get back, your show's coming up. Did you want to go through some dates and stuff of where you guys are going to be coming up and playing, where people can check you out?
Absolutely, yes. Let me pull them out right here.
And we don't even have them memorized. That's probably bad.
The influx is just starting to come in.
Well, they are posted on the website.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you want to tell people where to go to find that.
Of course.
Yeah, if you just check out our website, nakedgypsyqueens.com, and you just hit the little 3- line at the top right, or on the top middle of on your phone, it'll say tour, and then it'll say all the shows that we're playing at.
So we got Sidetracks 12th of August, which is tomorrow, which is Huntsville, Alabama. And 14th of August, Cade's very beautiful birthday. He's going to be celebrating with us at the Cannery Bar and Grill in Biloxi, Mississippi. And then on as far as what we got as for the September dates, we got September 12th, Elevation at the Intersection, Grand Rapids, Michigan, open for Buck Cherry. September 14th, especially very happy about this. My parents get to come out to them. Shout out to them. September 14th, House of Blues, Cleveland, Ohio.
Nice.
Thank you. With Buck Cherry. And then September 15th, Sharky's Bar and Grill, Liverpool, New York, with Buck Cherry. And then Wally's Pub on September 17th at Hampton Beach, New Hampshire. So
yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'd love to check you out at Sharky's. I have to put that on my calendar, definitely.
Hell yeah, man.
So again, man, we so appreciate you guys taking the time. I know you're busy, you know, got your tour going on and stuff, and I'm sure things are a little hectic and crazy. We so much appreciate you taking the time speaking with us.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So Talk About Rock fans, if you want to hear more about Naked Gypsy Queens, go to their site and check it out. If you'd like to hear more from us, you can always email us at talkingaboutrock@gmail.com. Please like us on Facebook and check us out on our YouTube channel, Talking About Rock. We'll have more videos coming up. Next, we'll be speaking to Motley 2 coming up, also Kiss This. Also, we'll be speaking with a Heart tribute band, Straight On. And we hope we'll talk to these guys again sometime.
Yeah, I would love that.
Right on, brothers.
I'm sure I'll see you out at the shows at the clubs there.
I'm looking forward to it, Jerry.
All right, guys, have a great night, and thank you so much.
It was a pleasure. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Jerry.
Thank you, guys.
You're very welcome. Good to see you again.
Great to see you guys.
Look forward to next time.
Have a good night.
You as well.